Hey, what's up, guys? Carl Gallen back with another video, and today I want to do my NFL Week 8 picks. So here it goes there. Before I get started, I forgot to do this last week. So the record for last week there, I went 7-6 overall, 62-44. So let's get on to the picks. Yeah. So first on the list, we've got Thursday Night Football, October 26th, 6:15 Mountain Time, Prime Video. We got the Tampa Bucks at the Buffalo Bills. So going with the Bills here to win. I think the Bills can get something done there. They're mostly pissed off last week there from losing against the Patriots last week. I think the Bills are going to try to bounce back here and try to do something against the Bucks here. Mostly they are pretty pissed off from losing against the Patriots last week there. Mostly they got embarrassed last week by the Patriots. I think they're going to try to bounce back this week there against them there. For the Bucks here, the Bucks there are kind of going into like a trend there, and they're not showing how they're going to actually play some full contacted football there. So they're going to actually have a hard time going against this Bills team there, who want to see is mostly pissed off from losing last week there. So I'm going to go with the Bills here, went over the Bucks. That's it for the Thursday night game. So we'll move on to Sunday, October 29th, 11 o'clock Mountain Time, first thing 11 o'clock games. We got the LA Rams at the Dallas Cowboys. Mostly I'm going to go with the Cowboys here to win. I think the Cowboys can get it done here. They look more sharp there. They do actually have a much better defense there, who honestly will mostly make the ties there and stuff like that. For the Rams there, I don't really trust Stafford, but he does actually have much better wide receivers there who can actually go down the field there and stuff. For the one of the wide receivers there, you need to pick him up in fantasy. If you guys didn't pick him up in fantasy yet, go pick him up because he's a really good wide receiver there. He might actually help you win your fantasy weeks there. So I think he might be a pretty good asset there for it. For the Rams there, they look much better than they did the last couple years. But it's going to be a pretty interesting game here. I think this game could be going back and forth. I'm going to say the Cowboys can pull it out here and win this one against the Rams. I just don't really trust the Rams, and I don't really trust Stafford. But I think the Cowboys actually have a much better advantage here to win this game. Next game, we got the Minnesota Vikings at the Green Bay Packers. This game is mostly a tank bowl game, but I'm going to say the Vikings can pull it out here and win this one. I just don't really trust the Packers right now, because the Packers look really bad there. Their defense looks really bad there. They can't really pressure the run game there. Mostly my team there last week mostly was smoking the Packers front line, or the Packers defensive front there. They were technically smoking the Packers defensive front there. So the Packers do not actually have a really good was not really good in the running game there. So most of the Vikings are mostly gonna take that as an advantage here, and mostly run up the Packers there. And I just don't see what the Packers can fully do there. Mostly for Jordan Love there, he's not that good against under the coverage there. He always throws those deep passes there, and I think he's going to do it this week against the Vikings there. He's going to throw a deep pass there, and it's going to be intercepted there by the Vikings. I think it's going to be the same result there like was with my team last week there. He's not going to do nothing against the pressure there and stuff. So I'm going to go with the Vikings here to win. I think the Vikings can get it done here against the Packers. Next game, we got the Atlanta Falcons at the Tennessee Titans. I'm going to go with the Falcons here. I think the Falcons look really strong there. I think they can fully get it done there. I think they can fully get it done. They do actually look much better of a team there, and the last couple weeks they've been showing there and stuff. The Titans there, I just don't really trust Tennessee. I don't really trust Tennessee in this game here. I just don't think Tennessee can actually fully can do something against the Falcons here. I just don't see what the Falcons can fully do against the Titans here. But or not the Falcons, but the Titans do against the Falcons there. Yeah, they actually have they do actually have Tyreek Hill, or not Tyreek Hill, but the Titans do actually have Derrick Henry, but I really doubt Derrick Henry is going to do that much against this Falcons defense there. Falcons look more of a team there. It looks like the Falcons were going to lose, but they just come back and win it there. So I'm going to say Falcons win it over the Titans. Next game, we got the New Orleans Saints at the Indianapolis Colts. So, this game here, I'm going to go with I'm going to say the Colts can pull it out here and win this one because I think Indy looks really good there. I think they can actually do something against the Saints here. Even if they did lost last week against the Browns, I think they can actually, mostly are going to pull up this week there and actually do something against the Saints here. The Saints do not look that good. They don't look that good with Derek Carr. They just don't look that good at all. And I think they're just going to pull up a massive upset here. And I just don't see what the Saints can actually fully do in this game. I think they are not that great of a team there. The Saints are not that great of a team. They kind of lost some of their touches there. They definitely lost some of their touches. They just don't look that great of a team there. Yeah, they actually have a pretty good defense there, but I just don't see what they can actually fully do against the Colts here, who honestly look really good right now and mostly was keeping up with the Browns there. So I'm going to go with the Colts here to win over the Saints. Next game, we got the New England Patriots at the Miami Dolphins. I'm going to go with the Dolphins here to win. I think the Dolphins can get this done there. They do actually have really strong receivers there, like Tyreek Hill there, who honestly is a really powerhouse of a player for them there. They do actually have a much better defense in the Patriots there, so I think they can actually mostly use that asset there to actually make them actually more threatening there and stuff like that. For the Patriots, I just don't really trust the Patriots at all. I do not trust the Patriots at all. Even if they upset it Buffalo last week there, I don't really see them upsetting Miami because I think Miami's a much better team there. So I'm gonna say the Dolphins can pull it out here and win this one against the Patriots. I just don't really trust the Patriots there. Even if they did upset Buffalo last week, I just don't see him doing the same thing against Miami. Next game, we got the New York Jets at the New York Giants. So it's the battle of the New York teams here. I'm going to go with the Jets here to win. I think the Jets look really good there. They can actually go down the field and actually score a lot of touchdowns there. They do actually have a solid defense there, and I think their defense can fully get it done there against this Giants team. This Giants team doesn't look the best there. They don't look the best there. They kind of look kind of sluggish there. They've not been doing the best football there the last couple years there. And I just don't see what the Jets can actually, or the Giants can fully do here. Yes, the Giants could be scary there, but in a way, not with that Jets defense. It's much fucking better in the fucking Giants there. The Giants just don't look that good. The Giants do not look that good of a team there. They're kind of going downhill. They're not kind of going downhill there, but mostly I don't really trust Zach Wilson or the Giants quarterback in this game here, but I'm going to say the Jets can pull it out here and win this one because they do actually have a much stronger defense there. Next game, we got the Jacksonville Jaguars at the Pittsburgh Steelers. I am going to go with the Jags here to win. I think the Jags look really enticing there. They look much better of a team there. I think they can actually fully can get something going there during this offseason there and stuff like that. They look really, really good there. I think they can actually do something here. They do actually have a much better offensive team. They actually have Trevor Lawrence there who can actually go down the field and he can actually use his legs there. Mostly their defense looks 10 times much better there versus the Steelers. Who honestly, the Steelers, I don't really trust the Steelers there with Kenny Pickett and stuff. Kenny Pickett is not that great there. So it's going to be pretty hard for the Jags to actually do something in this game here. Or not pretty hard, but the Steelers can actually do something in this game here and stuff. I just don't see what the Steelers can actually fully do in this game. I don't really trust Kenny Pickett and his team there. I just don't really trust him at all. So I'm going to go with the Jags here win over the Steelers. Next game, we got the Philadelphia Eagles at the Washington Commanders. Going with the Eagles here win. Eagles there look really strong there. They do actually have a strong offense and defense there. They do actually have a strong offense and defense there. I think they can fully get stuff going there. And I think it's going to be pretty interesting what they actually can fully do in this game here and stuff. For the Commanders, I do not trust Josh Howells there. But the Commanders do actually have a pretty good pass rush there. So the Eagles might actually have a little bit troubles with their pass rush thing there. But I think the Eagles can get it done. They actually have them. They can actually go down the field. They can mostly execute the football much better than the Commanders do. So I'm going to say Eagles can pull it out here and win this one because I think the Eagles look really sharp there and they can actually go down the field and actually score. So I'm going to go with the Eagles here to win over the Commanders. Next game, we got a shit bowl game. We got the Houston Texans at the Carolina Panthers. Going with the Texans here to win. I think the Texans look more better there with the young quarterback there. They look really sharp with their young quarterback there, who honestly looks much enticing there. And they can actually fully get something going there and stuff like that. I think they can actually fully get something going, getting first downs and touchdowns in this game. I just don't see what the Panthers can fully do here. The Panthers look bad. They look awful there. They look 10 times awful there. They didn't win a game yet there. This could be, I don't know, it could be an upset there. But I don't know if they will actually have an upset against the Texans. The Texans do actually look much better in the Panthers. But I'm going to say this game's a who cares game. It's a shit bowl of the week. I'm going to say Texans can pull it out here and win this one against the Panthers. Next game, we have the Cleveland. That's it for the 11 o'clock game. So we'll move on to the 2:05 games, Mountain Time. First on the 2:05, we got the Cleveland Browns at the Seattle Seahawks. Going with the Browns here to win. The Browns, I don't know. Maybe I might go with the Seahawks here to win. I think the Seahawks look much better there. They actually have a much better quarterback there and stuff like that with Geno Smith there, who actually can go down the field and actually score. The Browns there, they did lose Deshaun Watson. They did lose Deshaun Watson there, so I don't know if this might really affect them in this game here. Because they did lose Deshaun Watson. They don't have Nick Chubb no more. So that's really gonna hurt them for the long run there. So I'm gonna say the Seahawks can pull it out here and win this one because without Deshaun Watson there with the Browns, I think the Browns do not look that good there. I just don't believe the Browns are going to be that good without Deshaun Watson. So I'm going to say the Seahawks can pull it out here and win this one. And I think the Seahawks look more prepared there. They look more execution and stuff like that for it. So I'm going to say the Seahawks can pull it out here and win this one. But if Deshaun Watson is playing, I might say the Browns might win it. But if he's not playing in this game, I'm going to say the Seahawks win it. This one might be a coin flip. But right now, I'm going to say the Seahawks win it because I think Deshaun is out in this game. Next game, that's it for the 205s. We'll move on to the 225 games, Mountain Time. First on the 225, we got the Kansas City Chiefs at my Denver Broncos. I'm going to go with my Broncos here to win. I'm going to say this might be the upset of the week. I think Denver's finally going to snap it there. Reason why I'm going to say Denver's is mostly going to snap this game here, because the first meeting we actually played against them there, we actually holding them up under like possibly 19 points there, and I think it might be kind of a little bit of a similar story there for the Broncos there. But I think the Broncos last week playing against Green Bay there, they look much prepared there. They look like they're about to tackle there on the defensive front there. Our defensive front looks like they were mostly ready for mostly having a tackle there and stuff like that. For the offense there, Russell Wilson looks good. He looks like himself again. I think he can actually do something there in this game here. I'm going to say that, but mostly for the Chiefs there, they do actually have Travis Kelce. He might be a fucking issue. He might be an issue there. I'm also might get into my strengths and weakness videos on this game there, more depth into it. But he might be a trouble there. He might be trouble there and stuff like that. And I think if we can actually stop Patrick Mahomes there and stop Travis Kelce, those are like the two guys that I think they're mostly the threat in this team. But this game might be a high-scoring game. Even if it's going to snow. So it's going to be the ball control is going to be a little bit harder for this game here. But I'm going to say the Broncos finally snap it. I think the Broncos can finally snap this game losing streak, and I'm going to say Broncos win it. I'm going to say the Broncos win it here, and finally end the snap end this game. This game or this 16 losing streak against them. But I won't be surprised if Kansas City wins. I'm also going to put a disclaimer. I won't be surprised if KC wins. I'm going to go with my Broncos here or the Chiefs. So, we have the Baltimore Ravens at the Arizona Cardinals. Going with the Cardinals. I'm going to go with the Ravens here. When I think the Ravens look really strong there, they can actually go down the field and actually score a lot of touchdowns there. They do actually have Jamar Jackson there, who actually can mostly score 4 touchdowns the last game there. I think he can get something going there and stuff like that for it. For the Cardinals there, I just don't really trust the Cardinals. I just don't really trust them at all. And I just think the Cardinals don't look that great of a team there, and mostly officially of a team there and stuff like that for it. So I'm gonna go with the Ravens here. Went over the Cardinals. We got next game. We have the Cincinnati Bengals at the San Francisco 49ers. Going the Niners here to win. They're mostly pretty pissed off from losing last week there against the Browns there. They didn't look 100% that great against the Browns there and stuff like that. Mostly for the Bengals, I just don't see what the Bengals can fully do here. I just don't see what they can actually do. Joe Burrow looks pretty bad there. He's starting to look pretty bad. So I'm going to say Niners win it here over the Bengals. Next game, we got the Chicago Bears we got the Sunday Night Football, 6:20 Mountain Time, primetime NBC. We got the Chicago Bears at the LA Chargers. Going with the Bears here when I think the Bears can actually get something done there. They look more sharp there against really good teams there so far, or really bad teams against so far. I just don't see what the Chargers can fully do here. So I'm going to say Bears win it. That's it for the Sunday game. So we'll move on to Monday Night Football, October 30th. Prime time, or 6:15 Mountain Time, prime time, ABC and ESPN. We got the Las Vegas Raiders at the at the Detroit Lions. I'm going to go with the Lions here. Lions look really good. I think they can fully do it. They have a strong defense there and stuff there like that. So, yep, That's for legit. Comment, rate, more sponsor to the Barrels. We like left Barrels. Please subscribe. Hit the bell notification. We'll say what bullets and live streams. Comment, sponsor to the Barrels. Like, hang out. Out of your peace.